Listen closely, because this is where most men stumble. You might think she's unfazed when you pull away, that she's moved on without a second thought. But the truth? She feels it. The silence creeps into her mind, twisting her thoughts in ways you can't imagine. At first, she might put on a brave face, pretending she doesn't care, acting like your absence is nothing but a blip in her life. But behind closed doors, everything shifts. And here's the real kicker. It's not the silence itself that makes her miss you. It's what happens next. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly how to handle this in a way that makes her feel your absence like never before. At first, she tells herself she won't reach out. She convinces herself she doesn't care, that she's fine without you. But then, her fingers hover over your name in her contact list, debating whether to send that message. She might hold out for days, even weeks, believing that ignoring you will make her feel in control. But silence has a way of unraveling people, making them second-guess everything. So, what does she do? She breaks the silence subtly. It's never a direct "I miss you" or "I regret what happened." Instead, she disguises it as something casual, something indirect. It might look like, "Hey, I just saw something that reminded me of you." A classic way to reignite a conversation without looking desperate. Or maybe she'll drop a simple, "Hope you're doing well," which really translates to, "I wonder if you've forgotten about me." She might even like or react to an old post of yours, poking at your emotions, testing if you'll engage. But don't be fooled, this is a test. She wants to see if she still has a hold on you, if you'll react, if you're still there waiting. And if you do respond quickly, she might suddenly act distant again because now she's gotten what she wanted. But if you ignore it or keep your response cold and short, that's when her panic starts to grow. This is how you know she truly misses you. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't feel the need to check in at all. The moment she notices your absence, her ego takes a hit, and that's when she starts subtly trying to pull you back in. Ever notice how, right after you go silent, she suddenly starts posting more on social media? This isn't a coincidence. When a woman misses you but doesn't want to admit it, she tries to get your attention indirectly. She wants you to notice her without her having to break the silence. So what does she do? She turns to social media. More selfies than usual, often looking extra good, as if she's glowing without you. Cryptic captions that hint at emotions, things like, "Everything happens for a reason" or "lessons learned." Song lyrics about heartbreak, longing, or missing someone, posted in a way that makes you wonder if they're about you. She's creating a digital signal flare, hoping you'll notice. Maybe she suddenly posts a throwback picture from a time you were together, knowing it'll catch your eye. Maybe she shares a post about relationships, heartbreak, or self-improvement, something she knows will get your attention. Or maybe she starts posting pictures with other guys, not because she's moved on, but because she wants you to react. This is a classic psychological tactic. Trigger jealousy to force you into action. She wants to plant a seed of doubt in your mind to make you think, wait, has she already moved on? And the more you don't react, the more it drives her crazy because, in her mind, she's pushing buttons that should be working. But if they aren't, that means she's losing control over you. If she's really missing you but too stubborn to reach out directly, she'll start finding ways to get information through mutual friends. She might casually ask, "Hey, how's he been?" A vague way of checking in. Or she'll drop the real question she wants to ask. Has he been seeing anyone? What she really wants to know is if you're struggling without her or thriving. And here's what's funny. The more she hears that you're completely fine without her, the more it stings. She expected you to be missing her, checking her social media, maybe even trying to reach out. But instead, you're quiet, unbothered, and that drives her insane. Because in her mind, if a man truly loved her, he'd still be thinking about her. But now she's starting to wonder, was I not that important to him? Did he already move on? Wait, what if he found someone else? The moment those thoughts start creeping in, the power completely shifts. She's no longer in control. You are. Here's where things get interesting. If she knows where you usually go, your gym, your favorite coffee shop, a certain club or event, you might suddenly start running into her. Coincidence? Nope. This is calculated. She knows if she shows up looking good, acting confident, you'll have to notice her. She might pretend it's nothing, acting surprised when she sees you. "Oh my God, I had no idea you'd be here." But in reality, she planned this. She wants to see your reaction, to gauge where you stand emotionally. She wants to know if she still has that pull on you. And if you play it cool, if you're completely unbothered when you see her, that's when she really starts feeling the loss. because now it's real. When a woman desperately misses you, she'll start showing signs that she wants you back without actually saying it. Maybe she posts something on social media about wanting to fix past mistakes. Maybe she texts you about a random memory you shared together. Maybe she sends you a message out of nowhere saying, "I miss talking to you." Or the biggest sign, she might actually apologize. Even if it's small, like, "I know I could have handled things better," or "I didn't appreciate you enough." At this point, her pride is crumbling. She realizes now what she lost. But the question is, will you give her another chance? That's up to you. But if you want to keep her missing you, the best thing to do is keep her wondering. Because once a woman truly realizes she lost a high-value man, she'll never forget it.